Greetings, pod fans. It is day 21 of Podvidia.
Pod videos himself every day in April.
And right before I recorded, remembering what day it was, actually shocked me. Because 21 days is 3 weeks. And it does not feel like I've been doing this for 3 weeks. Like, genuine shock when I realised that. Where has the time gone? Like, genuinely, where has the time gone? Like, I've done 21 of these in a row, but like, the start of the month doesn't feel that long ago. But yes, I'm here with little man Ace, who is very tired, and we're just having a good old time, having a great time, being surprised by the passage of time. And today, I have no idea what I want to talk about. I don't even know if Ace wants to listen to me talk. But yeah, there's just not a whole load that I have to talk about at the moment. Like, training is going well, eating is going well. The weekend, I just kind of, on the lead up, well, I suppose last week, I was following my meal plans and just doing the things to the letter. And then the weekend came along and there's a lot less, like, structure to my days. So there was a little bit less of that. Saturday was pretty to the letter. Sunday, busy. Monday, like, just vaguely doing the right things, and like, I'm still hitting calories, I'm still eating a lot more than I had been eating and stuff like that, and it is one of these things that I've actually had to learn to be okay with not following things to the letter. And it was a big thing with training originally, or like, you know, in the past before I really started my proper powerlifting journey, because I would be very good at going to the gym 3 times a week, and then a week would come along where maybe I wasn't feeling well, or maybe the timing didn't thing, or maybe it was I was very busy and I just couldn't make it, and that would completely throw me off. I would be like, like, my brain would just kind of shut down and be like, well, what's the point? And I'd blink and it would be months later. Whereas now, like, if I have to miss a couple of days, or if I miss a day, or, you know, if I'm sick and there's a week where I just cannot make it, I'm very good to just jump back into things when I can, and definitely was not ever the case. It's very cool that I have learned this. It does feel like a learned skill to just, I guess, give myself that grace, give myself that, like, just, I don't completely catastrophize. I don't go, well, I've missed a week, I've missed a day, what's the point anymore? We've already fallen out of the routine, and the routine is broken and it'll never be back. And it's such a lie. But yeah, I used to just get so in my head about, like, it'd be so stressful, and then the moment that I literally could not do a thing, it would just, like, I think all of the pressure and the stress would go, and I would just stop. And I would be like, well, there's no point. I didn't do it the one time, and then now we can never do it again. And then it would be work to get back into it. So it is cool that I'm able to just allow myself and not feel super mega ridiculously stressed over having to stick to the same things every day, or, you know, the idea that, oh, well, fell out of it once, we're ruined, it's all destroyed, we might as well give up and never go back. So yeah, that is a cool realization that I've been having, that, you know, I'm nicer to myself, I think, is the takeaway from it. Which, you know, I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. We can't be perfect every day, so we just have to do our best for the majority of the time, to be what we're going to do. And if it falls out, don't matter. We get back on that horse and start again. Yeehaw. It is the 21st, and I'm tired. Like, it doesn't feel that long, but also I do feel myself, like, a little sleepy from doing this, which was interesting last year, because, like, coming up to the end of the month, I was like, wow, okay, cool, we made it to the end of April, hell yeah, finally I can relax. And I did like 20 something more days because it just got to, like, the end of April, and I was like, you know, it got to May, and I was like, it'd be funny if I just did one more day. And then I kept doing them, and like it was for some reason the moment that I thought of that joke of the I'll do one more. Like the creative gates opened and I found a lot more things to talk about, which is insane. It was really weird, but very cool. And I feel like I've almost like I can't do that this year because I have a goal, and if we don't hit the goal, then it's what was the point of the goal if I keep going? So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we hit that, but if not, I'll figure out what I do for the rest of the year if we make more videos because I just kind of I love doing this, but I forget. And I don't know, it can be very difficult to just pick up the camera and talk about nothing. I've talked about this a number of times, probably even this month, but when I have to do a video every day for a month, the pressure is completely off in a way. Like there's pressure to make something, to get something up, to make it somewhat interesting. But the rest of the year, I can, if I have an idea, I could, like write it in a Word document and it could sit there for a month because there's no deadline, there's no pressure, there's no nothing. Like it might never even be done. I might forget about it and then it gets like a year later and I'm just looking through my Google Drive and I'm like, what the hell is this? So yeah, like the rest of the year, it's just a case of like, yeah, like what did I even talk about today? I've been doing this for 21 days. Imagine me just like making a video randomly in June, being like, "Wow, look, I'm having a day. How are you all? Is that good? Is that content? I don't know. It's just when I have the month of April and it must be done. It does. It just happens, and yeah, it's odd. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there because I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Slán.